Oh, that was so funny.
You caught that?
I loved it. We laughed
Cherry.
so hard.
Cherry, come here for a second. That line wasn't in the movie.
It wasn't in the movie?
I got that line from Larry Cherry's
Big
got to
Willie
get
and the
credit
Twins.
for
Oh,
Big
God.
Willie and the Twins.
Oh, we laughed so hard.
You look, and it is so true. I just read in a Rolling Stone article, are you about to turn 70?
In December, yeah.
What do you eat?
No, it's the sex. That's what does it.
I love that. That's
A
great.
lot of sex will keep you young.
And you
got a lot of bling on, man.
do I? Oh, they call this lucite. It's supposed to be popular right
Yeah,
now. Does that
well,
mean that you like it or don't?
I do like it.
You do?
I'm like Crow. I like shiny stuff.
Okay, cool.
I put bottle caps and glass in my nest if I go fly down and get it.
I like bling too,
Yeah.
but I don't know what girl doesn't, right?
Right, exactly.
What's the deal with the wedding crashing though? I mean, I didn't even know people did this. I feel a little naive.
Oh, it's an old tradition.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
Is it something you've done before?
I haven't, but I come from a long line of wedding crashers.
You do?
Yeah, my dad did it. He did it with all his friends all the time. That was like how they ate on Sundays.
At the risk of sounding like I'm looking for a compliment or it's self-serving, put on your acting chops for me. And if you were gonna pick me up at a wedding, say I was a bridesmaid or just at the wedding, what would you do? What would you say?
I would probably say you just won the lottery and grab your hand and take you to the dance floor.
And the clever girl would say, I won the lottery, you won the lottery because I'm dancing.
Let's
with
cash
you.
our tickets then. Yeah.
Let's not fight
Let's
about
not
it.
fight about it. We got to pay tax on this at some point, but let's spend it right now.
I've always been a fan of Jason. Teen Wolf. Always been a fan. I just walk into him and go, some of your greatest work. It's amazing that they overlooked him for an Oscar on that, because the way he, and then the 80s music in the background, ding 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 ding.
And Silver
Just go
Spoons.
Teen Wolf and Silver Spoons.
The reaction was always one of two things. I love Jason Bateman. I loved watching him in Silver Spoons.
Or
that
guy's a douchebag.
No.
It's your team. Ohio State Buckeyes, baby, all the way.
That's
I love them.
so wrong. You have no idea.
I do know a lot about baseball. I could hold my own.
Really?
Yeah. I need to learn a little bit more about your Dodgers,
I
though.
want to go to Jacobs Field, right?
Well, it's one of the best ballparks in the country, I have to say.
Will you remember that we know each other when I call you when I get there and I want some nice media tickets?
Absolutely. You can sit wherever you want to sit.
A million jokes pop to mind, but I'm not going
Okay.
right now.
Down at Ohio State, or
Yeah.
down in Columbus over
Yeah.
the weekend for a
Yeah.
big game.
Yeah.
We were tailgating. The theme song was,
She take my money. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. And I'm in need.
oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
We kept singing
Yeah.
it during the whole game, pre-game,
Wow,
post-game.
Yeah.
I thought Wedding Crashers was hilarious.
It is hilarious, but this is even more, it's smarter, so.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's great. You know,
I love this interview.
So we're actually looking for candidates on the show, which is really, really fun.
Wow, looking forward to see what happens.
But if you want to do it, this can happen today.
The show may not make it then. It just might go under.
No. Thanks.
Look who's
That's all the
talking
time
also.
we have for now.
Do you want me to put you in touch with her?
I do.
I think you'd find her very
I
interesting.
know, I mean right now. Like, stop the interview. Let's get her on the phone.
I know her number, I just don't know if she'll answer.
Let's
Do you
get her
want to
going.
call her?
Call her up.
Do you want to put her on speaker or no? How does
know.
your phone work? What's he constantly eating?
Anything. The guy eats all the time.
Thank
Ask
you.
me anything you want.
Anything?
You're a nice person. What do you want to know?
What did you eat for breakfast this morning?
I had eggs and I had bacon and I had a bagel.
See, that's great. You have whatever you want.
I just eat, but that's, and fruit. I don't eat the whole bagel.
You're at a point now in your career where you can pick whatever role you
think
want to
so?
do.
You think
work
so?
with whoever you want to
Who
work with.
you been talking to?
I don't know. I'm just
Because
observing.
that's a myth. That doesn't really exist.
You
make it look so easy. It's like it's not even acting, but obviously it is. And do you feel that when you're doing it? Like, you know what? This is just like breathing now.
Well, you know, if you have a good script and you have a great partner, great actor that you're working with, you know, you feel a little bit guilty taking the paycheck.
Well, I think you are just, like I said, heaven on screen. Just
Thank you.
the best. And it's such a pleasure
Well,
to
thank you
talk
so
to
much.
you and to
Thank
meet
you.
you. So if you had only one film left to make, and you could cast someone that you've worked with before and someone who you haven't, who would you put in that film?
Well, the film we've been trying to make for the last 6-7 years is a film about Joe Louis and heavyweight champion. Hopefully, we want Terrence Howard to play the part, and I've definitely Denzel talked about looking for that film, which will be the 5th collaboration between the both of us.
And Terrence Howard is a Cleveland boy. I like that.
Yes. So is Hallie, too.
Yes, she is. We love Hallie in Cleveland.
Right.
Every time I come out to do these interviews, everyone says, well, when are you going to talk to Hallie? Have you talked to Hallie yet? I mean, people are so proud of you, and they love you back home. Do you still, even now that you're beautiful and talented and glamorous and you've got this Hollywood life going on, but do you identify with your hometown roots still?
My whole family's still there. So yeah, I do. I love Cleveland. And I've often said, now that I'm in Hollywood, I often say it's my Cleveland growing and that Midwest mentality that has allowed me to stay grounded and stay strong and deal with this crazy life that I have now. Thank God for my Cleveland roots.
And I'm asking everyone this, if you could, just for one day, play one of the other mutants, which one would you want to do?
It's a cute question, actually. I'd probably play Storm. 'Cause I don't know what it's like to be a woman.
I think I'd be the Beast.
I have to tell you, he picked you.
He did?
I know that you're taken, but you do know that once this movie comes out, women everywhere are going to be in love with you.
That's terrible.
I know, I'm sure, isn't
That's
it?
really horrible.
Mark Ruffalo's running it for all the guys in the world.
What kind of beer were you chugging down, or was that apple
Pretend
juice?
beer.
It's pretend beer?
It is, yeah. It is like a
What is
non-alcoholic
pretend
beer.
beer, and does it taste terrible?
It doesn't taste too bad. It tastes kind of like beer, but it doesn't have the fun added to the effect of, after you've drank it.
So now that you know each other well, what do you maybe, I don't know if I want to use the word envy because that sounds bad, but kind of
No, go ahead.
envy
There's
about
no
each other.
boundaries here.
I would
I
take
like
him
the
from the
boundaries.
hair to the toenails. This man is tip top. He is. He's everything I want.
To the toenails? Does he have good feet?
In fact,
They're okay. They're okay. They're
I'd
real.
like to ask you
They're like
something.
80.
I didn't know what 55 below felt like. And
How did it feel to you?
It feels like you're going to die in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And actually, I was wrong. You die in a minute.
It's like you're talking about Wind of the Lion.
Oh, how does that go?
Sorry. False alarm.
It was, thank God. I was gonna wait until the end, but if I don't do the whole "you'll shoot your eye out" kid,
You'll
they'll
never
be
get-
so mad at me back home.
Yes. I think we could get a good 5 minutes out of it. We may not talk about the
I really think this is going to be the funniest movie of the summer. And I've seen,
Let me get in there.
Like, one thing that drives me crazy is when actors talk about, like, how they do their own stunts, because you're always like, will you shut up, But,
So I guess you're not going to say that, right?
I read an article somewhere a long time ago where you said that Casey was your favorite actor. Does that still ring true today?
Look at that.
I just want to know what happened on that rooftop.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. I think you're a fantastic actor. I think you are so kind and nice every time I see you. So I swear this is not going to be a personal question, even though. So stay with me. But
Even though it's a personal
it's
question,
not. I
but
swear
yeah.
it's not.
What do you think about, like, Wolverine, the musical?
I think it would be the biggest bomb of all time.
I was in the third row center, and I wanted to pretend like you were singing to me,
I
even though I
was.
don't think you really saw me.
Oh, I saw you.
You did?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
man.
I know you didn't.
You can only take the compliment so far. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I read that you speak as one of the characters 13 languages. How's that working out for you?
Może być ja prosta tylu widać ciebie. There you go. That was a little Russian, really, right there.
And I don't even know what you said. Do you know what you said?
I don't have any clue. No. I said, maybe I'm glad to see you, I think is what I said. That's what I think I said. Yeah.
Do you scare easily? I scare really easily, yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Was there honest fear?
Have you done it?
Well, I've been building it up on the show, and I'm probably going to play this before we reveal whether or not I did it. So,
If you do it, I think you will be happy that you did.
yes, I think so
If
too.
you don't do it, I don't want you to beat yourself up over it.
Yeah. What is your favorite James Taylor song?
Fire and Rain. Fire and Rain, yeah.
Same.
But we used Country Road in this film. We applied for Fire and Rain, and Mr. Taylor assured us that he would never give a license for that to anybody ever, but we could have any other song. He played on The West Wing one time, so I got to know him a little bit, and I adore him, and I'm a huge fan. So actually, we landed on a better song with Country Roads.
You
for
called
the
him on
movie.
your cell phone, didn't you?
No, I
JT,
didn't.
I need a favor.
No, I didn't. Did you talk to him?
I got a pretty extensive Rolodex, so I can prove. I'll pick up the phone.
Oh, wow. See, I'm impressed with this guy.
I've been waiting almost 10 years for this moment to do this interview because, and I'm going to tell you, Denzel, back when I was in my early 20s, a little associate producer making $6 an hour, this man was the first person I ever interviewed on a junket.
Okay.
And he said to me, "Are you on the air in Cleveland?" And I said, "No, I'm not." And he said, "Do you want to be?" And I said, "It's something I'm working toward." So he looked at the camera, and you left a message for my general manager saying, "You need to put this woman on the air." Well, he didn't, but a woman down the street did. So I never forgot that.
Cool. And you've been on the air since.
Yeah.
You got that bill. You said there was a bill for the woman that
Here she is.
Yeah.
There's a whole big long story to it, but that's the short story.
Was I wrong?
Evidently not.
I got a good instinct for these sort of things.
Well, now you have my loyalty. I told you at that moment, I was like, I will see every movie you ever make. And so I cannot say enough great things about you.
Thanks, love.
Thank you. Jodie, you can be in any movie you want. Pick
Okay.
any role that you want. And I've never worked with you, but I just know that from watching you on screen. Why was this movie so attractive to
Well, that's
you?
so funny. I thought you were going to say a hypothetical. Like, okay, you can pick anything you want. You mean it.
No.
I don't know that I can. No, I can't pick anything or be anything. I'm the pickiest person in the world.
You too? Did you have a favorite?
Yeah, I still remember the book, actually, the hardcover that we had growing up that my mom used to read to us from.
I'll do the Brazilian.
I'm going to remember that the next time I see you.
5 camera setup for that as well. That'll be in an X-rated movie.
You are fantastic.
I appreciate it.
Honestly, it's so great. Do you ever try to imitate anyone?
No, I'm the worst.
I had a friend once see Chris standing up to his knees in water in a 2-piece suit. My friend said, "Chris, what are you doing?" He said, "Today, I am an alligator." And coming from Chris, that's okay. You accept it. It's part of who he is as a brilliant actor and as a man who inhaled. And I could talk like this for a long time, but why?
I was hoping you would do that.
Yes, I would do that. Good boy, good boy. You did good, good boy. Who likes you?
I like you.